your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell out before you blow up a plane.
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what, good thing to say I down to this, man. That's the subject. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt.
I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean.
Woo! Welcome to Mayor in the Morning. Unbrushed, unwashed. That's okay because it's Friday. And I'm wearing a new bra. It's blue. Matching underwear because I'm worth it. Sometimes a girl just has to get herself a matching bra and underwear. Nothing crazy fancy. There's nothing, no lace contraptions, no crazy uncomfortable straps. Just a straight up matching pair of underwear. And I'm going to be honest, I have a little skip in my step today, a pep in my step, if you will. Every once in a while, you got to throw out your homeless underwear. And sometimes you don't know when it's time to throw it out. You just got to get a new pair and then look at if any of the old pairs look really, really bad in comparison, then you know it's time to go. Would a new bra be known as an NRA? What? How? Right? Isn't it? I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I'm not a whore, but it's fun. It's comfortable. It's got no wires in it. So I'm just being held up with hope. Chrissie, should I work or listen to you? Can you do both? What kind of work do you do? Are you doing surgery? How focused do you need to be? What's up to the chat? What? Oh my goodness. Look at this from NVIDIA. Hi, Chrissie. I'm going to have to catch the replay on this one. So pretend this is spread out across a few super chats. Hope you have a great show and a great weekend. Thank you, girl. You too. It was so nice to meet you at the Austin show. That was such a great time. And then I had Philly. Darn. That was 2 nights ago already. Wednesday. Cesario. Frost is gloating about how she survived getting a pink slip from G4 TV while others got axed. And Anna got scared by a bug on the Jag show last night. Yeah, who watched the Jag show? I got a text from Frank this morning. He was like, they're still going. Brigida and Anna are still going live. They've been going for 8 hours. How do you do an 8-hour show? Was there flirting? What could hold your attention for 8 hours? Were her boobs out? I need to know. I need details. But yeah, Frost is a real piece of work, ain't she? This is an article out of Bounding into Comics. G4 host Frost posts tone-deaf meme celebrating her continued employment after network hit with massive layoffs. I'm coughing. Not from COVID, but just from I haven't had enough liquids this morning. You got to get up and drink liquids to get everything moving. Ideally, you should get up and drink a huge thing of water just to move things along, just to clean out your beehole. But I didn't do that today. I often wake up and the first thing I pour down my gullet is some hot coffee. But yeah, everyone's been talking about this. Everyone's been talking about Frost, which I love because then my little Frostbitten video gets a bunch of replays, which always makes me happy. Frostbitten. Thank you for all the shout outs I'm seeing so many shout outs on Twitter, by the way, for the Frost grab. And honestly, all the thanks goes to Perry Chan because he and the rest of the Friday Night Tights guys, it's one thing to do a character, but they really do a good job of making me look even funnier. Like that wouldn't have gone around if Perry Chan hadn't edited it into like a 2-minute shareable clip with like a sick beat on it. I need to figure out how to make that song my ringtone because it cracks me up. And it's like, it's always funny. I forget that it's me. Like I just listen to the song and I'm like, doo, 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 doo. All right, enough about me. But yeah, it's all those guys. G4 Frosk. G4 Frosk. I can't believe they probably couldn't fire her because it would look too obvious that she had fucked up. But they definitely need to get rid of some dead weight. I wonder if filing cabinet made the cut. What about Zipper? What about all the women at G4 that we were standing up for in January? Huh? In a stunning display of tone deafness, particularly from someone who owns actions ostensibly played a significant role in getting here, whose own actions. G4 host Indiana, I keep forgetting that she has a real name, Indiana Frosk Black, responded to the network's recently announced sweeping staff cuts by sharing a meme celebrating the fact that she herself did not face the chopping block. She's just lucky. I think she's a lucky gal. As per 3 sources familiar with the business who spoke to Kotaku, at least somewhere between 20 to 30 staff members were laid off at G4 on September 14th, 2 days ago. How many people work at I thought only 20 people worked at G4. Damn. I'm able to do all this. There's 2 of us. You know what I mean? And like some buddies online who give me tips, and I have a couple clippers. 30 people. They got more than 30 people working at G4. Damn. They should be doing better. These staff cuts reportedly took the affected by complete surprise, with many even showing up to the set understanding that they would be working as normal, only to be met with both the news that their respective programs have been canceled and one-by-one layoff discussions with the network's HR staff. Yeah, has anyone ever been fired in a good way before? Like, tell me in the chat if you've ever had a good experience being fired. That's why it's called being fired, because it fucking sucks and you never expect it. I've been fired so many times. It's always typically before a vacation or before a weekend for me. But I've been, God, how many times have I been fired? I think 5. I'll have to go through them all one day and do like a video about it. But it's never good. I only liked that each successive time I would get fired, it would take me longer and longer to break down in tears. Like the first time, it happened immediately. And they had to give me a minute before they let me out because they were worried that it looked like I was, being attacked or something. And then the next time, I didn't cry till I got to the elevator. The next time I didn't cry till the subway. I'm getting stronger. Anyway, so a bunch of people got fired. Though details regarding the exact extent of these layoffs are currently unclear, those who were let go are supposedly set to receive anywhere between 16 weeks and 6 months of severance. Wow. The most severance I ever got, I think it was 11 weeks when I worked at the private school. But I wonder if that's because one of the other teachers was flirting with me and they knew about it and they didn't want me to blow it up. Okay, that's pretty nice. Severance. Oh, because their parent company is Comcast and they got money. According to said sources, the network has been in rough financial shape for quite some time, with managers having been saddled with the honor of looking for any and all ways the network could reduce their costs, including by letting go of staff. Here's one staff they didn't let go of for some reason. Like, they're doing literally everything they can to distance themselves from this sexism in gaming rant. They're doing everything but firing this girl. They supposedly deleted their tweets. They deleted all the supportive tweets after this rant of hers. Curiously, these cuts come on the heels of the network announcing a new slate of additional programming, including an X-Play hosted The Office-style parody of God and War, titled God of Work. This sounds fucking horrible. To this end, one insider who spoke to Kotaku opined, "I truly cannot imagine the company continuing to produce our slate of content without the people we lost today." Is this Zipper? This looks like Zipper. This is what I imagine Zipper looks like. Staff were also said to have been working without a coherent sense of direction, a frustrating confusion which supposedly erupted when now former G4 President Russell Aarons, who herself abandoned ship earlier this year, admitted that the network was facing financial hardship and, in an attempt to right the ship, set goals for the upcoming year, which were widely considered to be completely unfeasible. I'm going to check my microphone because I didn't even do that before. All right. Let's see. I want to make sure everything is good. I could have done this before, but I didn't because it's just me. Okay. Notably, not only did Aarons leave the network a little under the year after she accepted the position as president, but her exit came just roughly 5 months after the similarly voluntary departure of G4 Senior VP Blair Herter. Is this her stunt double? What is this? Is this Zipper? Is this Abby, Emma, Jake, etc.? Talking to Twitter the day after these cuts were divulged to the public, Frosk, whose infamous sexism and gaming rant will undoubtedly be cited as a major factor in the network's struggles, responded to the news by sharing a meme which featured a lizard with a crown, the deal with it glasses, a joint, and a bold text reading, "I survived," superimposed over the image. "Let's play some games, yo," Frosk added. Ugh. Yeah, this is very tone deaf. I agree. I'm sure a lot of her friends, if she's supposedly friends with every woman on this network, I'm sure some of the women were fired. It's just, I don't know. That's bad. Even without the meme, she could just be like, pretend, like not acknowledge it at all. But she's going out of her way to acknowledge that she didn't get fired, which is a bad look, especially when you are, I'm not going to say the whole reason that the network is tanking, but she's definitely part of it. And this makes it look like you don't care, girl. So we might have to revive Frosk again. I don't know. The wig's getting pretty crusty. I don't know if it was made for this many uses, but I'm going to have to like dust it off and maybe do a final Frosk. You guys were watching the Jack show. It was pretty funny. Nick and Anna were zombies by the end of it. I don't know how. I think the longest live stream I've ever done. Well, it had to have been like an FNT where we went like 5 or 6 hours or something. I've never done 8. That's wild. Yeah, apparently it's 8 hours. And Alex Stein was on Timcast last night. Everyone's doing so good. I'm so proud of my boy. I'm so proud of Alex Stein. He had so many videos from DC where he's confronting these politicians. Like, I give him such credit. I don't know if I would have an easy time doing that. So this is Alex. He's on Tim Pool yesterday. I know he was on before. This might be his second appearance.
Prime time with man Tim Pool and Kowski.
Oh, this is a new
go Twitter
room. This is a new broadcast room.
We're gonna go insane for the Ukraine and Ryan Walters. We're gonna play strip poker, and Ryan already said, yeah, he's taking off his pants first. I don't know why he volunteered. That's weird. He volunteered that. Yeah, Twitter.
He's so funny. Congrats to Alex. So excited for Content House. Oh, really? They gave Alex gave Who Are These Podcasts a shout out on Timcast. That's great. Carl will also be at Content House. I think that, yeah, they haven't met yet. That's the Troll King. That's him. Oh, yeah. He's doing great. I don't know if he's autistic. He's missing whatever is inside of a person that makes them like nervous to go. He doesn't care about confrontation, which I really admire. What the fuck is this?
Oh my gosh!
Is that it? All right, Alex is gonna eat it.
Okay, look at the literature.
Oh, the one chip challenge.
And I'm eating this for you, Dan Crenshaw. To my favorite big booty Latina, I eat this chip for you.
Oh man,
as I call you,
this.
my sweet angel.
Ah! Oh no, no, no.
Oh my gosh,
Is
he
it
did
hot?
it.
Is it hot?
He's gonna die.
It's hot. No, I have the hiccups all of a sudden.
It says if you can last 5 minutes, you're powerless. 10 minutes
wow.
is powerful. 30 minutes is supercharged. If you last 1 hour, you're invincible.
I'm about to puke.
Nope.
Oh my god.
I'm contacting my lawyer. I signed a waiver, but I didn't. The 100.
Alex?
Did he just take a dump?
Oh my
That's some
god.
non-statist milk.
Nancy Pelosi's breast milk. She's solving the formula crisis herself. I'm not doing well. I'm
All right, you're good.
All right.
That's it. 10 minutes. You're powerful.
Don't go up.
You don't just drink it. You got to like swish it around a little bit.
Don't tell him what to
I made
do,
a mistake.
Tim. You're
It's
not
only been
doing
9
it.
minutes.
Oh my god.
Fuck, that's funny. Alex Stein makes everything that he's on better and funnier. He is like performance enhancement for podcasts and shows. Fucking love that guy. Fucking love Alex Stein. He's a good dude. That's what's, I don't know. I love the internet. It's such a pleasure to meet people and sort of network and I feel like I sort of am bringing together a group of people, almost like I don't want to say a community. I don't want to say the C word, but you know, for being friends together is nice to do. It's nice to do. Let's check Frosk's Twitter. Let's see what she's saying. Like if she just posted that meme or. I'm a little sad because Frosk has never reached out to me. I just want to know if she saw the video. I'm sure she's seen it. Okay. Okay. Is she mentioning it? No, she's just referring to herself being queer. Let's go to the videotape. So let's see. Oh, this was her pinned tweet. These words are in English, yet I cannot understand. Talking about, I don't know what that is. Queer got. Okay. Is this supposed to be her? They couldn't fire her because she was a lesbian. Is that what she's referring to? Okay. With Lil Nas now running riot. I guess Oodier's bear stance has different. I don't know what any of those words mean. Let's play some games, Joe. Wow, look at the comments under this. Holy shit. Wow, you are a garbage human being from Brandon Morse. She doesn't care about anyone but herself from My Nerdy Home. Oh my goodness. Her entire personality is a perfect encapsulation of the average progressive, deranged, self-absorbed narcissist. And here's, of course, As I Survived, because fuck my colleagues, with him as Zipper here. I think I pissed myself from Gary. It's shooting. Oh man, he attached this again to it. He stuck this video under here. Wowie. I mean, come on. It's pretty damn close. I did a pretty good job. I'm pretty proud of this. I didn't buy the exact jacket. In fact, in this video, this OG one, I didn't have time to go clothes shopping. So I wore a big sweater that I had, and then I'm wearing Frank's hoodie here. It was huge on me. I had to roll it up. But then when I went to the Fan Expo in Boston, I was like, okay, I can't keep borrowing his clothes. And I can't wear this huge sweater that's meant for like winter. So I bought, thank you, to Amazon. A black hoodie and a little blue jacket. I look pretty damn close. That nose ring kept falling out though, so I gotta figure out what to do. And the way she does her eyebrows, like I had to draw them almost touching my eyes. Good times. That was a highlight of the year for sure. She must have seen it. Yellow Flash says the fact that G4 is keeping you and Adam shows that it's only a matter of time until they do go bust. You're bad for business. When a doctor treats cancer by cutting away everything but the cancer, it doesn't go well for the patient. Damn! I mean, woo, there's no way these comments aren't getting to her at least a little bit. Chrissie Mayr and Young Crip, get in on this deserved ratio before she turns off the comments. Oh, Lordy. I can't believe I'm not blocked by this woman. But I've also never really said anything super disparaging other than, of course, the time I dressed up as her and made fun of her. Honestly, you should, from Matt Kadish, you should have been fired immediately after your off-script rant that turned off the entirety of G4's audience and sabotaged their relaunch efforts. You are solely responsible for all the layoffs happening right now. But you seem oblivious to this fact. And here's Jeremy with his the poop meme. Damn. Okay, this is her. Oh my God. Poor girl. But you know what? She's just like not really getting it. She doesn't seem to be in touch with the people that she is working for and with. So who knows? Maybe Frost will do a makeover. Maybe she'll like have an awakening. I'm holding out hope for you, Frost. Just grow your hair out and start like get your tits out. That's always a good start. That's what I do when I'm in doubt. When I'm going through a crisis and I don't know what my next move should be, I go, girl, put your hair down, get those tits out. Things will get better. Ooh, what's up, Ulfundener? What are you, Norwegian? Ulfundenar. Berserker. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? You should stream with Nick Arcada and get tossed like he and Anna did. It was hilarious seeing that stream. All right, I'll send him a link. I don't know if he's I mean, how could he possibly be up right now? He was up all night. I'll send it to him. I will send it to him. Raketa. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nick, hey Nick. Come on if you're awake. You won't be though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that as much as I can. If it's 8 hours, damn. I'm gonna have to chunk that out. Good for them. Big Raj, thanks for the super sticker. A man of few words. Lauren, friend. Hello, it's Lauren, my friend. Oh, my lights are all fucking off. I don't like when the lights are not good. Hold on. I'm here. I'm just fixing my lights. This is a low budget production. This is very low budget. Nothing's pointing the right way. Okay. Is Frost's last name Urine, or is that just a nickname for her due to the color of her front teeth? Oh man. No, her last name's Black. Indiana Black. And I guess I don't know where Frost Urine came from. I think it's she's trying to be like a Viking or something. It's a mystery to me. What's up, Chewy? Hey, Chrissy. I can't wait for this weekend. College football and the NFL, plus seeing the hotties over at McIntyre's tonight in the Heights. I don't know what that is. I mean, what is McIntyre's? You mean Washington Heights, like in the city? Who do you like in football? I'm excited for Judge. What is he up to now? 58 home runs? 57? Deranged lunatic. I got fired over the phone 2 days before Christmas. Fuck. That's pretty savage. Actually, yeah, this last time I was not fired in person either because I was still working remotely and I just got a letter. And like my regular HR person like didn't do it. It was corporate HR because they were firing me because I wouldn't get vaccinated. So there had to be this whole like official letter like, we're considering you voluntarily resigned since you won't get this poison jab. That sucks though. 2 days before Christmas. So you probably already bought all your Christmas presents, you know? It's not like you're fired in October, November, and then you're like, fuck. It still sucks though. 2 feet. Let's meet. Morning. Let's see those feet. Enjoy your weekend. No. How about I show you a toe? You can't just wait. I'm gonna show you a single toe. How can I show you a single toe? There. That's what you get. Alex Stein is Viagra for YouTube content. Yes, he is. Where is Elijah Schaefer? I don't know. Is he not making content anymore? I think he's just focusing on his family. That's what I last heard. But I didn't hear that he was decidedly not making content anymore. We need a new Frost cosplay from you with all that's going on with G4. All right, I'm gonna have to dust it off. I'm gonna have to dust off the old wig. Maybe we do another Frost cast. Frostbitten. Go Frost. I have shows coming up, guys. I have shows tonight. I have a show tonight. If you're in the Jersey area, come on out. This might be my last show in Jersey or even New York. Probably not New York, but definitely my last show in Jersey of the year. Come on out tonight. I'm going to be in Springfield, New Jersey, which is near, I think, Morris Plains. Is that a town? I'm going to be there tonight at the Comedy Cove, Scotty's Comedy Cove, tonight and tomorrow. Come on out, guys. This is, if you're in Jersey, this is the time. I can't believe I see comments from people like, I was in Philly on Wednesday, and then I see comments Thursday. I didn't even know you were in Philly. It's like, well, bitch, I can't help you. If you're not following me, if you're not looking at my stuff, what do you want me to send you a personalized notification? So come on out tonight in Jersey, Scotty's Pub and Comedy Cove, Springfield, New Jersey. It's going to be fun. This is a good room. I like it. The ceilings are low. It's got a good, the noise bounces around the room in a way that I like. And Kevin Dombrowski will be there. Then I'll be in Connecticut next Thursday at the Bridgeport Stress Factory. That's a great club as well. It's near my old stomping grounds, my old college, Fairfield U. So if I went to college with you, I better see you there. I might have to reach out to some college people. Because a lot of people I went to college with and high school only exists on Facebook. I don't understand it. Then I'm going to New Orleans September 30th and October 1st, 4 shows at the Comedy House, New Orleans. Then we're doing a Comedians of the Compound at the Orlando Improv Thursday, October 27th. This show is going to be a effing banger. It probably will sell out because of who's there. It's going to be myself, Gino Visconti, Anthony Cumia, Alex Stein will be there, Lila Hart. It's the same weekend as the Geeks and Gamers and Friday Night Tights meetup. So if you're in town for that, you might as well just come to this. Get a whole weekend out of it. And then immediately following this show, we are kicking off our 48-hour Content House live stream. Live from Content House 2.0. Florida style. As I wear my Universal Studios shirt. And then we got a Compound Media Censored TV collab show. I think, what is Josh Jenny calling this? The Cognitive Dissonance Tour or something? That's going to be Thursday, November 10th in New York City. And the venue is to be announced because, you know, it involves people from Censored TV. So, and of course, and people try to cancel me too. So they are not revealing the venue until the day of. So buy your tickets now if you're in the New York City area. And that's going to be fun too. Gavin McInnes, Josh Jenny, myself, Anthony Cumia, I think Gino Visconti as well. Then I just added these dates in San Diego. So excited to go to Cal. I haven't been to California since the beginning of the pandemic when everything was going crazy. But I'm going to be doing a weekend of shows at Mic Drop Comedy in San Diego, California. Mark it down. Next February 24th and 25th. Check it out. I'm told Leanne is in the chat. The Leanne Star. Girl, get in here. I'm sending you a link. I'm going to send it to you on Twitter. No pressure, of course, if you're like not ready or something. But I'm sending it to you. Get in. So yeah, excited to go to California again, I guess. Is San Diego like overrun with homeless like San Francisco is? Martha's Vineyard is losing their shit. It's very funny to watch. Oh, what's up, Leanne? Show a feet. All right, for Leanne, I will show a foot. There we go. It's like I'm holding the microphone. So there. No, I can't be on FNT tonight because I'm doing this show in Jersey. And I got to drive out there. I got to get my head in the game. I got to think about my set. And I'm not really going to be able to do both tonight on Forts. But I will definitely be there next week. So maybe Frost will come back next week. If she's still relevant. Juan Gutierrez. I'll take a toe. I'll take the toe, Chrissy. Which toe? Thanks, buddy. Cecil accidentally revealed himself. What do you mean? I did send Cecil the invite. Did I not? I did. I sent it to him. Cecil, I sent you the invite. Come here. Come here. Okay. We got filing cabinet in the chat. We got Junior in the chat. Cecil accidentally revealed himself. What, on the Jack show? I have no qualms about showing my feet. What I should do is like really take feet headshots, like foot shots, and then sell those for big bucks. Because I do have foot model feet. I was a foot model. Some of you may not know this. I was a foot model for like a couple years. It made shit money. I mean, it was literally a job I found on Craigslist to make extra money. And you show up and they look at your feet and they were like, wow, you're a perfect size 7. You're like the industry standard. And I was like, what? What do you mean? I thought each foot model had its own size. And they're like, no, bitch, you're a size 7. Your feet are fucking perfect. Look at your high arches. And then they get out a big box of shoes from like Brazil or Spain or wherever their factory is. And then I had to try them on and tell them which ones were comfortable and which ones weren't and give feedback. And it was like a $50 an hour job, but they'd only have me there for like 10 or 15 minutes at a time. They got to be very efficient with the time. And sometimes they'd pay me in shoes. And so I didn't really make a lot of money. Dude, you would make bank showing feet. I guess there is some weird site I heard some girl. Really? Okay, let's find out what it is. I think I might need to get into this foot game. Just so I can make enough to pay for like pedicures. I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with that. So come to a show. Come out to Jersey tonight. I'm really excited. Philly was fun. I did a little bit of a drunken recap late Wednesday night. I was amazed at how many of you were still up at midnight. Philly was so fun. And oh my God, so many funny things happened. I completely judged my feature. This girl featured for me. I think her name was Sarah Bell. I hadn't met her before, but her head was shaved, and like first glance, I was like, "Oh, she looks like she's part of Antifa." Like I even made the joke on stage, like, "I can't believe Sarah was here to feature for me. I thought she was here to protest the show." Like she looks like every girl I fight with on Twitter. And her set went okay. I wasn't listening to it super closely because I was like getting ready to go up. And then after the show, she came. Well, I was hanging out with the comics for a little bit because I feel like that's good to do. Like, I don't know. Don't come off like, I don't know. I just like to get to know the people. And turned out she had asked specifically to feature for me, and she wasn't Antifa at all. She was not a liberal, even though she like presents herself that way. And it was like a pure blood based chick. And I was like, wow, this is a lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, you can judge away, but then, talk to them after. What's up, Raul? Raul! Chrissy, what's the status of a reappearance of our fave dabbler, Skull? You mean Stuttering John? I would have him back, even though he's said horrible things about me. He's called me fat. He said I had he's made so many insults on my looks, which is funny considering what he looks like. He said that I had an OnlyFans. So I don't know. He'd have to like apologize for me to even consider it. But yeah, Sarah was an unvaccinated based cool chick. And she was like, yeah, a couple of my friends came. They were fans of yours. That was really fun. And then I met a comic guy and we're talking about the Sarah J thing. And I was like, oh, let me explain. He's like, no, I'm with you. I agree with you. I was like, oh, sweet. So, you think you go to Philly, everyone's going to be super liberal, but not the case. Everyone was cool. Had a great time. The crowd was awesome. We met a lot of cool fans. Sold a bunch of shirts. Look, this is my matching underwear. I pull it up so high that it doesn't even look sexy. What's my goal here? What's up, David Carpenter? Hey, Chrissy, any comment on BX Bullet's YouTube bit? Yeah, I heard about that. I'm not sure what happened. I'll have to send her a message. I was seeing a couple of tweets that her whole YouTube got shut down. And then I also saw that it might have been over her doing a documentary about school shooters. Does anybody know the details about that? Definitely sounds like it fucking sucks though. So, yeah, I mean, there's always Rumble, of course. Why did you stop foot modeling? Because it paid shit. I did it. I was doing 2 jobs at the time because it was pretty close to my other one. It was when I worked on Wall Street and I needed more money. So I just was like, all right, this foot modeling gig was in Tribeca. It was Matt Burnson shoes, which are pretty good. Let me see if they still have an operational website. They had to shut down some stores. They had stores like in like expensive places. All right, they got their shoes on Zappos, Poshmark. Does he not have a like dedicated store anymore? MattBurnson.com. What? No, does it not? Wow, are they not doing good? Huh. I actually really liked their shoes. Dang. Maybe they are no more. Pre-owned on Walmart. eBay. Yeah, I actually was friends with one of the designers of the shoes. She went on to work for Karl Lagerfeld. Let's just click on Zappos. No results found. Wow. I have a pair of in my closet of Matt Burnson shoes. I didn't wear them too much. Wow. All right. Maybe they went under. Because maybe they stopped paying for their website. Now I want to know. But anyway, when I got my most recent day job, which I got probably like 7 years ago. Yeah. Because I was there for like 6 years. So maybe like 6 years ago, I got this new job that was in a different part of town. It was further uptown, so I couldn't do the foot modeling gig anymore because it would be I'd have to like either go on my lunch hour or like go right after work. And right after work is when I either like would do a podcast or go do comedy or like, go home. But I kind of liked it. It was kind of an interesting job. What's up, Front Porch? Just got tickets for Orlando. See you there. See you there. That's going to be fun. As long as Alex Stein doesn't get thrown in jail or anything before the show, I think it'll be great. I'm trying to focus on Chrissy and my AI girlfriend. What? Dude, I hope you don't have an AI girlfriend. Bullet was on a rant about single mothers and all the accusations of that mass shooters are all sons of single mothers. Yeah, seems like a lot of them lack that male discipline. Rest in peace, Drunk Jimmy. Oh, what happened to Drunk Jimmy? They were giving him a ton of shit. Kumi and Gavin were giving him a ton of shit. And then they were like, who let him in here? And I called and I was like, it was me. What's up, Nicole? What's up? Yes, I was underage 7 years ago. We're having fun. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Simcast on Sunday. Let me tell you guys who's going to be on the show. It's going to be Anthony Cumia, special guest Anthony Cumia on Simcast. Ariadna Jacob. Ari Jacob. That's the girl who manages influencers, and Taylor Lorenz went after her. Melanie Mack, an X-Ray girl, and Venti, Anna, the usuals. So that's going to be this Sunday. Check it out. And then Monday's Wet Spot is going to be Aria Cade, James Raniolo, and Cecil. Cecil will be on Monday's Wet Spot show. I hope he remembers to come. Yeah. going to be fun. It's going to be a good one. I love Melanie. Will Pole Girl be on Simcast? I thought about it, but I was like, what if she's not fun? I don't know if Candace Owens would do Simcast. She's a bit serious. But I think she's going 5 days a week now on Daily Wire, so good for her. She just had like a baby boy, I think. So congrats to Candace Owens. Good for you. Must be nice to have money, to have a kid. Let's talk about Martha's Vineyard. Oh my goodness. This is so funny. Ken Burns compares sending migrants to Martha's Vineyard to the rise of Nazis. What? This is the Ken Burns, like responsible for the Ken Burns effect? That guy? How many Ken Burns could there be? Documentary filmmaker Ken Burns has sparked outrage by comparing the relocation of border crossers to idyllic Martha's Vineyard to the rise of Nazi Germany before the horrors of the Holocaust. The Brooklyn-born, longtime Democratic donor made the direct comparison Thursday while appearing on CNN to promote his new film, The U.S. and the Holocaust. Without hesitation, he agreed with the host, John Berman's suggestion that the doc addressed some of the same themes seen in Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' decision to send 2 plane loads of migrants to Martha's Vineyard. It's literally only 50 people, and these rich fucks are freaking out. This is coming straight out of the authoritarian playbook. Burns, 69, insisted of DeSantis' relocation of around 50 border crossers to the Massachusetts hotspot. What we find in all our films is that the themes we engage in the past are present today. What? How do you possibly compare the two? Why don't they compare it to what Gina Carano compared it to, which is forcing people to take an experimental drug and then they lose their job if they don't do it. That's more similar than 50 Venezuelans in Martha's Vineyard. Also, when you look at the story that we're telling of the U.S. and the Holocaust, you understand that the time to save a democracy is before it's lost. We promise you, he warned. This is what the left keeps doing. They keep twisting the words around. Like everything that they say that the right is doing, they're actually doing. They keep saying, our democracy is being lost. Meanwhile, they're the ones like straight up turning it into a communist society. They're the ones taking away the democracy. They're the ones who want equitable voting, aka we all know what that means. I don't have to say it. Sitting alongside co-director Lynn Novick, Burns insisted that sending immigrants to one of the ritziest vacation spots in the U.S. was actually the abstraction of human life. What? It's basically saying that you can use a human life that is as valuable as yours or mine or Lynn's and to put it in a position of becoming a political pawn in somebody's authoritarian game. No, you're calling it a pawn. He's just sending them because he's got too many in his state. He's just trying to spread the wealth, spread the love. Hey, aren't these sanctuary states and cities? That is what's so disturbing about DeSantis, to use human beings, to weaponize human beings for a political purpose. I don't know. I bet if you ask Ken Burns what he's doing to help the migrants, I bet the answer is jack squat. Oh, but he's weaponizing them. Well, then why don't we help to change legislation so that they're not coming over without a place to go, or just not coming over? That'd be probably better. It's like when somebody disagrees with him in Florida, like the Walt Disney Company, he punishes them. No, it's called boss energy. It's called holding corporations accountable. This is not the actions of a person participating in a democratic. They always do this. They use words like democratic process, and they just want it to describe whatever they want their version of things to be, in which there's an exchange of ideas. No, what they want is their ideas to be the only ideas that are heard. This is about punishing political enemies, putting on political theater. That's what politics is. It's literally a show. what did they say? Like people who get involved in politics are like too ugly for showbiz. I don't know. And in this case, this is with the lives of human beings. Oh, Ken Burns. His comments quickly sparked outrage and derision online, including memes showing an aerial shot of the exclusive enclave that has long been home to left-leaning celebrities in Democratic polls, including former President Barack Obama. This is Auschwitz, the meme asks. Yeah, I don't remember Auschwitz having lots of different types of wine. Asks along the postcard-worthy scene. A writer on Twitter also noted incredulously, Ron DeSantis giving migrants free food, water, and plane tickets to Martha's Vineyard is like the Holocaust. What? Yeah, sounds pretty good. I've never been there. Have you guys been to Martha's Vineyard? It's freaking expensive. Everyone here is wearing new clothes. These all look like new bags to me. He sent them to a place that is a bucket list for us little people. Yep. You aren't allowed to compare vaccine passports to the lead up to the Holocaust, but Ken Burns can compare sending illegal immigrants to a vacation island to the Holocaust. Exactly. One podcaster. That's what they called me when they didn't want to mention my name. Who's the one podcaster? Toad. Oh, yeah. Toad from Tower Gang Pod. That's a good one. I'm going to retweet that shit. Fox host Tucker Carlson also skewered Burns during a monologue on his show late Thursday. The horrors! This is genocide, he said sarcastically. Yeah, this is a very memeable event, if nothing else. He then insisted Martha's Vineyard may be a modern-day death camp, but compared to where illegal aliens usually go, it doesn't look that bad. He showed footage from this week of dozens of border crosses in El Paso's a hot mess, don't they? I saw a video like with what's his face, Ted Cruz, and they were like 10,000 people under a bridge. It looked pretty insane. It looked like Coachella. Saying it showed chaos, violence, and filth in the border towns, now completely overrun under Biden's border policy. It was followed by footage of Martha's Vineyard. It's hellish, perhaps, but in a different way. I want to see this footage of Martha's Vineyard. Okay. Oops, it's just Tucker. Maybe I can show a tiny bit of this without the volume. Yeah, it's literally just, oh wow, look at these border towns. This woman on a bike, this beach. Welcome. And then they welcome to Kamalopolis. Okay, this is that's El Paso, which looks like shit. People sleeping on the ground. And Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, Obama could put them up in his house. He's got the space. All these people flipping out about, and it's what rich people do. They get upset when the things that they talk about are good for everyone actually come to their backyard. Then they're like, oh, we don't have space. Sorry. There's this one lady that's like, we don't even have space for the people who live here and work here. Martha's Vineyard. Oh my God, these memes. The memes are too good. Let's show a couple of these Martha's Vineyard memes. A moment of silence for the haves whose Martha Vineyard mansions just don't feel the same today. That's great. This is a good one too from Luke Radkowski. We don't have the space. Wah, wah. Oh, and this is people handing out donations. Good for them. See, they're helping. Look at that. Look at that. There should be more people sent to Martha's Vineyard. This is the lady. God, this lady cracks me up.
So, what are the most difficult challenges right now? The difficult challenges are
She's like, how do I put this lightly?
At some point in time, they have to move from here.
Get them the fuck out of here.
We cannot. We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants.
50.
We certainly don't have housing. We're in a housing crisis as we are on this island, and so we can't house everyone here that lives here and works here. We don't have housing for 50 more people. So
wah. Sucks for you. 50 people is not a lot of people. What do you mean Luis Gomez is mad at me? What happened? What the heck happened? Uh-oh. I haven't heard this clip. Should I put it on here? What happened? What is this from? Come at the king, you best not miss. The gauntlet has been dropped. Get your talking points in order, Chrissie Mayr. What is this from? When was this?
We got to get Chrissie back on the show because I have to trash her.
Why?
Because she trashed me. She was on some dude's podcast, and she was, I guess I called her right winger. I called her a right winger, which she is. Shut up, Chrissie. You're a fucking right winger, you stupid Republican bitch. I don't give a fuck what you want to say. And she's like, yeah, he called me a right winger, and like I'm libertarian. Like I'm not gonna explain to him what libertarian is. He probably wouldn't even understand what it is. Chrissie, my best friend is the fucking libertarian movement.
That's true.
Dave Smith is everything about the fucking libertarian movement.
Yeah.
We got to get Chrissie back on the show because I have to trash her.
Why?
Bam, 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 bam. I guess the gauntlet has been thrown down. You know what, Lewis? See, I think this is all for show. I can't find my rap horn. God damn it. The gauntlet has been thrown down. Sure, I'll come back on. You didn't seem like you understood what a libertarian was when I mentioned it. You were like, oh, you're only funny when you're on my show. You're stupid when you do other shows. You're dumb. But you're at your best and funniest when you're at my show. Okay, sure. I'll go back on your little show. By the way, you said you would smooth things over with Rebecca Trent and get me on Skankfest. Did that happen? I don't think so. I think I'm still waiting for that to happen. It's all right. I don't need Skankfest. I am my own Skankfest. I think I'm doing something that weekend anyway. I think it's Filing Cabinet's brother's wedding. My best friend is Dave Smith. Toxic Man Flu. Morning, Chrissie. Are you going to book a show in Migrant Vineyard? That's a great idea. A bilingual comedy show in Martha's Vineyard. You could call it Live from Obama's Guest House. This is great. I'm going to tweet this out right now. Booking a bilingual comedy show in Martha's Vineyard. What comics do I know speak Spanish? Espanol. People are going to think I'm serious. Yeah, it's a good idea. Black Sun just got paid. Bless you. Bless you, Black Sun. Black hole sun, won't you come? Groovy Graveyard. What about Biden's midnight migrant airdrops to Florida? Hypocrisy much? He's doing midnight drops. Right. He's dropping people all over. I heard he was dropping people to Westchester. They were coming in through the White Plains Airport. They're everywhere. Ugh, get them out of here. Yeah, I also want to know what happened to Zipper at G4. I am curious. I'm curious. Creator of Content House does not need Skankfest, doing way more and creating the future. Yeah, Fealty! You tell him. It would have been nice, like maybe 10 years ago when this dumb beef with Rebecca Trent started. This beef with her is literally 10 years old. From 2012 is when she got mad at me for dating somebody that she used to date. They never said comedy was not a petty business. It's full of petty people. That's okay. It's your right to have on or not have on who you want, but just like for this reason, ugh. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I was talking about Ken Burns. Oh, what else did this article say? It just said that family. All right, I'm gonna pull this back up because this has a funny quote in it. Poor Martha's Vineyard. Families eating together on balconies overlooking the water, women doing their shopping in quaint little towns on their bicycles, couples strolling on the boardwalk, sailboats. It doesn't look that bad. Carlson only suggested that the new arrivals in Obama's house. There is no reason Obama needs that much space. Nobody needs that much space. True. You can probably fit a dozen immigrant families in Obama's pool house and another 5 or 6 in the pantry. As Biden often reminds us, illegal immigration is a gift. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, did you guys hear Don Lemon talking about that he's not really demoted, that him moving to mornings is not a demotion? It's the ultimate cope. It's so funny to me. He's like, I was offered an opportunity and I had to take it. No, it was either that or be fired, I'm sure. Don Lemon demoted. See what comes up. Demoted to the morning show. Wah, wah. Poor Don Lemon. Well, this is what you get for putting your hand in your ass and making somebody smell it at the Hamptons. Isn't that what he did? He made someone smell like his dick-scented hand. CNN demotes Don Lemon to morning show. Be happy you're even still here. You could have had the same fate as Brian Stelter. CNN has demoted Don Lemon from his primetime spot to a new morning show where he'll be one of 3 co-hosts. Damn, they are watering him down. They literally just kept him because he's black. The demotion comes as part of a major overhaul to the news network's programming by Chris Licht, who took over as chair in May. The New York Times noted the new morning show is Licht's biggest programming move since being named chair. It comes as Licht, I can't pronounce this, Licht is still trying to find a host for the 9 p.m. slot left vacant when Chris Cuomo was fired. And Licht will now need to fill Lemon's usual 10 p.m. hour as well. Dang. Lemon will be joined in imagine if they brought someone like Megyn Kelly in. Oh my God. Lemon would be joined in the show by mid-morning anchor Poppy Harlow and White House correspondent Caitlin Collins. Oh, I can't wait to see Don Lemon trying I can't wait to see him petting an animal, and doing the usual morning show shit, which I actually wish I could do. I wish I could sample food and pet animals on a morning show. That's like a lot of people's dream, but for him, it's a demotion. The new show is going to start in late October. Lemon is known for his left-wing rants and verbal attacks on former President Trump. Trump has called Lemon the dumbest man on television. In July 2019, when CNN the host insinuated the then president was a racist. Trump repeated his claim about Lemon's intelligence in January of 2020 by tweeting, Don Lemon, the dumbest man on television with terrible ratings. Trump is great. It's so simple and it's so funny. Lemon faced scrutiny in December of 21 after actor Jussie Smollett testified that CNN anchor sent him a text warning him that police did not believe his claim about having been the victim of a racist attack. When Don Lemon's giving you the heads up, yeah, come on, they're all friends. They're all in each other's pants. News of Lemon's warning to Smollett drew outrage from conservatives. Some had demanded CNN fire Lemon. And then they were like, no, we can't. He's black and gay. Christian conservative writer Carmine Sabia said at the time, Jussie Smollett has admitted that CNN anchor Don Lemon warned him that police were suspicious of his story. CNN does not have journalists. It has activists. Time for Don Lemon to follow Chris Cuomo. And The Hill reported in January of 2020 that a spokesperson for Heritage Action of America on Wednesday blasted Lemon. He was blasted. but not in the way he usually is. Over a segment in which the host laughed after a guest mocked supporters of Trump. The CNN segment shows exactly what the elites of America think about the rest of the country, said Noah Weinrich. They think they're dumb and they think they're incapable of governing themselves, but it's rude and it's offensive and it's just wrong. Meanwhile, CNN needs actual journalists. Billionaire media mogul John Malone told CNBC in a November of 21 interview in which he explained that there is a place for the news channel in the combination of Warner Media and Discovery into a new entity, Warner Brothers Discovery. I would like to see CNN evolve back to the kind of journalism it started with and actually have journalists, which would be unique and refreshing, said Malone, who is longtime chair of Liberty Media, which is a major stakeholder. I don't think it's enough to save the network. People are already not watching TV anymore. People are watching YouTube. People are like using the Daily Wire app. Like they're not watching legacy TV anymore, legacy media. Literally, CNN only exists to be on in the background at doctors' offices in airports. Sorry, that's the fucking reality of it. Yes, you're through, CNN, you're through. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do an expose on Zipper. I gotta see what she's up to. I haven't actually. Yeah, see, no one's what. I don't even like. I go to hotels to do comedy. I don't even turn the TV on. It's so easy for me to like stay a whole night or couple of nights and not even just turn the TV on. What's up, Matthew Hammond? Better late than never. It's nice to see you. Chrissy is the best. No, you're the best. You always have very good questions, Matthew. Anytime I have a guest on. Like yesterday, who did I have? She was a delight. Naomi Brockwell. We talked about privacy. She made me kind of concerned that I'm not doing shit to protect myself. So, I mean, I have a Proton Mail. I just have to use it. She said, get off Gmail. That's the number one thing you can do to work on your privacy is to get off Gmail. And use Brave as your search engine, not Google. So there. I love Naomi. She's cute. I'll have to get her on Simcast. What's up, David Comforter? Seriously, how many of these podcast beefs are serious versus just for views or clout? I mean, the drama is fun to a point, but it can be overplayed. Yeah, think. Armagerd. What happened on the Jack show last night? I didn't know. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I gotta watch it. I heard that it was really long. I heard that it was long and thick. Yeah. Yep. See? I don't know if it's a women thing. Maybe men like to watch TV more. But it's just like, why turn on the TV? Like you have a nice bathroom. Like I'll take a bath or I'll look out the window or I'll read. That's what I like. I always bring a book to a hotel to try to read. 7 or 8 hours long. That's long. That's crazy. Who's worse, Vosh or Hassan Piker? I heard Vosh is a pedo sympathizer. I've heard the name Hassan Piker a lot. I just don't really know that much about him. Okay. Are you guys ready for Bridget Fonda? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for her jelly. Because she got really fucking fat. This is an exclusive from the Daily Mail. 90s screen siren Bridget Fonda, 58. She's only 58. But now she looks unrecognizable as she steps out in LA in a baggy t-shirt and glasses 20 years after she vanished from the spotlight. This looks nothing like her. Was this her down here? Was this really how she used to look? This is a woman who has given up right here. Even this purse tells me that she's given up. This looks like a feed bag on the side of her here. This, I bet, is full of pellets and carrots. Damn, girl. She needs to get on keto. She needs to get some sunlight. She needs to start lifting weights. Like, girl, you need squats. You need meat. You need to get off bread and sugar. The former Hollywood starlet, 58, retired from acting in 2002 after appearing in a number of critically acclaimed films, including Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown and hit comedy movie Singles. She was first seen for the first time in 12 years back in January, and now the actress has been photographed once again during a rare LA outing wearing almost exactly the same outfit. Oh, no. In a dramatic departure from her once ultra glamorous image, Fonda dressed comfortably. Ugh, comfort. In a pair of dark trousers and a black and white striped V-neck t-shirt. They're like describing her clothes when they're clearly like, we all wear clothes from TJ Maxx. It's like you don't have to, but they feel like when they're talking about a celebrity, they have to describe what clothes they're wearing. And she did some shopping at a landscaping supply store. That's where she's at. She's buying clippers for her hedges. And by hedges, I mean pubes. Fonda was photographed earlier this year wearing the same top and similar pants. Probably the same pants. That's fine. I sometimes wear the same shit every day. She was running errands with her husband, Danny Elfman, 17-year-old son, Oliver. That's her husband? No. Wait a second. Okay. Before that, the actress hadn't been pictured since 2009, over a decade ago. Probably because nobody recognizes her. When she attended the premiere of Tarantino's World War II flick, Inglourious Bastards, Fonda made her mark on the acting world throughout the 80s and 90s after snagging key roles in a number of box office hits, but she stepped away from the spotlight to focus on her family. I'm sorry, you can focus on your family and not completely let yourself go. So I'm sure she's got money. I'm sure she can set aside time to go to the gym. Damn, Bridget Fonda. Oops. Almost said Jane Fonda. Girl, and come on, you're letting your gray roots grow in like that? This is egregious. This is a crime against your own body. King Charles only found out about his mother's deteriorating health a few hours before the public? Wow. He was not in touch with her. He took an urgent phone call, then everyone went silent. He's too busy trying to figure out why his fingers look like sausages. Ooh. Okay, this looks really good. Psychology expert shares extremely powerful hack for revealing whether someone secretly dislikes you simply by giving them a compliment. Austin, a psychology expert based in the US, has revealed a hack that will help you discover someone's true feelings for you. The psychology specialist, Bridget Fondue. Yeah, that's funny, Frank. Should I tweet that shit? The psychology specialist, who goes by Austin J on TikTok, regularly shares his sneaky hacks to his over 490,000 followers. In his most recent video, he helped followers open their eyes to how someone really feels with his extremely powerful hack. To reveal whether someone secretly dislikes you, he said you should give them a compliment that could be perceived as superficial or a subtle insult. In the past, Austin has revealed a psychology hack. Okay, let's do it. What's a good example of this? Too up close. Is there a TikTok for this that we can watch? Even though I fucking hate TikTok. Extremely powerful, he warns. When you have a suspicion someone secretly dislikes you. He goes on to reveal that the easiest way to discover someone's true feelings is to give them a surface level compliment. Like, oh, hey, nice outfit. According to Austin, the way in which your friend interprets this compliment will tell you all you need to know about their real opinion of you. A friend will take this as a superficial compliment, but a secret enemy will interpret this negatively and lash out. Because, like, projection, right? Austin adds that someone who secretly hates you will insult you after you give them a compliment that could be perceived as insulting. Ooh. He concludes his sneaky hack by noting a strong negative response will let you see what's boiling under the surface and make you aware. I should try this with my dad. It's my dad's birthday today. Happy birthday to my gay dad. I sent him a basket. That's what I kind of love about Amazon. Like, they sent that shit over in one day. And the only one that they had was a sympathy basket. So I sent him actually literally a sympathy fruit basket. So I'm wondering if it'll say sympathy on it. Like if it'll have a sympathy ribbon or something. Because if it does, that's going to look bad. If it does have a sympathy ribbon on it or something, I should have included that in my card. Like, so sorry you're getting so old. Yeah. Yeah. But it's got a lot of fruit and nuts in it. Maybe some chocolate, little chippy things. I did get my dad a gay fruit basket. I should have sent him an edible arrangement because that's like the gayest. Should I show you the basket I got him? I wish there was. Is there a company that sells gay baskets? I'm looking it up. Gay baskets. No, I don't mean gay basketball player. Oh, no. Don't Google image search gay baskets. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. That's not a basket at all. That's a lot of people showing their buttholes. What in the fuck? Man crates comes up when you Google gay baskets. Gay gift baskets. Let's see here. Ugh, no. This is more porn. Had a free ball at the gym. This is not what I wanted. Guy with massive bulge takes over Instagram. Eggplant Friday. See, this you gays, you have an opportunity, a business opportunity here. Do I have to go on Etsy to find a gay basket? Okay, it's all pride and stuff. Well, that makes sense. I should have sent my dad one of these. Gay pride gift box. Just chocolate wrapped penises, lube, ass lube. Oh, this would have been so funny to send to him. Pride care package, a pride mug, Skittles, and ass lube. Is that really what they think gay guys want? It's just Skittles and ass lube? Maybe it is. A fan, a rainbow fan. Caramel bonbons. This is too much. This is too much rainbow. Woke up gay again. Oh, I could send him this candle. What does it smell like? What do you think a gay candle smells like? I'm gonna switch it over to this window. What would a gay candle smell like? I feel like we already all know the answer. This is $20 for this gay candle. What's in it? $10% of the proceeds go to outright. Boo. It's made of 100% soy wax. No surprises there. Lavender. What does it smell like? Oh, okay. Different smells. How to burn a candle. What does it smell like? Okay. All right. Maybe I'll send that to him. Should have trolled him. But I didn't have that much time. Let's see if the basket arrived. It says it's arriving today by 8 p.m. Should I track the package? Let's see where it is. Where is it? It's out for delivery. All right. I better get a really excited phone call. Like, wow. Want to see what's in it? This is what you send when you don't know what to get somebody. There should be a gift basket for women who have daddy issues. Okay, how can I share this? This is a sympathy gift basket. We got cashews, cheese straws, sea salts, caramel. I don't know if it comes with meat. oranges, apples, and shit. Here you go. Enjoy your basket. See you at the wedding. I don't know. I didn't know what to get. I probably overspent, but that's what happens when it's a last chance impulse buy and you're like, I didn't fucking plan this. It is pretty cool that they can get something to you in such a short amount of time. I was listening yesterday to Jordan Peterson doing an episode because he has a podcast now out on the Daily Wire. He was speaking with Helen Joyce, who is a Sunday Times bestseller. And I now really want to get this book she was talking about called Trans: When Ideology Meets Reality. It's a really good episode. Maybe I'll finish listening to it when I'm done here. And they were talking about how these basically like the psychology behind like the very most toxic trans people. Like it's typically like these dudes, like these sick in the head dudes who are like, if you don't call me a woman, like they have a temper tantrum. And they were basically comparing it to like basically a 2-year-old's emotional capacity. Like you've been stunted at such a young age. This is how you respond to people not acknowledging your version of reality. And they're talking about how it ties in with I think it's pronounced autogynephilia. It's like when there's something that turns you on about dressing up like a member of the opposite sex. So that's tied into it too. I think it is like really fascinating. These are the kinds of books. This is why I minored in women's studies, because I am genuinely interested in like the psychological aspect of, I guess, like, well, I really was a feminist, so it felt like the right thing to major in because we're talking about like history of feminism and gender studies and shit. But now, even though I'm not really a quote like radical feminist anymore, I would say I'm definitely still very pro woman, but just the name feminist has gotten such a bad rap. But I'm still very interested in the psychology behind like this trans social contagion and why it's got such a hold on people. And I think this is what they were talking about, Jordan Peterson and this woman Helen Joyce. It's kind of the result of a generation of people not raised by strong fathers or fathers at all. It's like the result of a society in which like toxic femininity has taken over, or there's been too much female influence, not enough male influence. Because the males in your life check you, they keep you disciplined, they help you pull back so you're not coddling your kids too much. It's a really good episode. Like, if I know sometimes it can be boring to listen to Jordan Peterson and it can seem like you're back in college, like listening to a lecture, but I think if you can have the patience for it, he's really worth listening to. So, I want to buy that book. K-Max, Chrissy, which Fox News host do you least like? Does CNN realize the ratings they get might mean something about what people want? I love Tucker. Tucker's my favorite. He's probably the most based. He does a good job of like planting little seeds of things that conspiracy theorists talk about all the time, but he's just like he's mainstream, so he's got to crumb it out a little bit. Who do I least like? I don't know if I watch Fox News enough to know who I least like. I really only just watch Tucker, and if that's just clips on YouTube. Matthew Hammond, check out Bering's YouTube short Little Mermaid replaced by Aussie sparking outrage, where Bering does voiceover singing as Sebastian. Bering? Who the heck is Bering? Talking about Jordan Peterson now. I'm like, oh, gotta make the bed. You gotta make your bed, guys. That's the least you can do. Little Mermaid crab replaced by bear. Who the fuck is Bering? Oh, he's got a lot of subs. Oops. Oh, he's like British or something. Okay, what is it called? I don't want to get a strike by playing it. Little Mermaid crab replaced by Aussie. Is it like for a second?
In some other countries, like you dream about getting right up there, but that's a cockhead mistake. Just look at the shit around you right here on the ocean floor.
That's great. Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. There's a picture of me and this other guy. God, I can't remember. This is so bad that I don't know his name. But somebody was like, oh, look, you guys together make the new Little Mermaid. It was me and what the fuck is his name? Oh, yeah. Craig Robinson. I'll show this really quick. They were like, you guys together make the new Little Mermaid. This was at the Helium Comedy Club in Philly. Damn, he's got a lot of followers. That was funny. Lol, I thought you were talking about Jordan Peele. No. I haven't seen his last couple of movies. Alex Stein chip challenge on Timcast. Yeah, that was great. It was so funny. Alex is so funny. Yeah, I listened to a lot of the podcast when I was driving from Philly yesterday. I left it I meant to leave at 7:30, but of course I was exhausted from being drunk the night before. So I didn't really leave the hotel till 8, and I drove basically 3 hours. Came back home, and then I had to go drive to my hometown in Rockwell Center, Long Island, to get a new birth certificate so I can get married. So it was a lot of driving yesterday. But oh my God, I saw the house that I grew up in. Have you guys ever done that? Go back to the house where you grew up in? And what's really fucking cool is that I know the new owners of the house. It is the older sister of a girl I went to high school with. So I was friends with this girl's sister. And so we're driving by real slow. And I was like, oh my God, because the whole front looks different. It was a white Cape Cod house. And now they painted it dark gray, and they swapped out the wooden door for a yellow door. Or maybe they just painted it. So it was a yellow door, dark gray house now. They obviously painted the garage too. And we're kind of lurking because I'm slow down. And then so I'm just kind of lurking in front of the house, looking at it with my fucking camera. I probably looked like a creep. And then she comes out. And I was like, hi, I used to live here. And she was like, are you Chrissie? I'm like, yeah. How do you? So we got to talking, and I was like, oh my God, thank you. And then I was like, can I look inside? I felt like such a creep. She's like, yeah, come in. I'm like, do you mind if I take videos and send them? Because I knew my sister would get a kick out of it. My dad's not nostalgic at all. I think my brother is also kind of checked out too when it comes to family stuff. But I knew my sister would like it, so I was taking videos. And everything was so different. I guess this girl does real estate or flipping for a living or something. It was so cool. What was the kitchen was now a study. They completely changed things around. What used to be my brother's room was now the kitchen. So they put the kitchen in the back and made it very open. They had an island. They had 2 cats running around. We never would have had a cat growing up. My dad fucking hates cats, hates animals just generally. Just doesn't want to have to take care of anything else. We had a stray dog, Benji. We had a stray, and then we let him stay in the backyard. And then one day Benji got out, which means he just left the gate open because he was sick of feeding him. And let's see, the dining room was now another kind of sitting area. The living room used to be red. They painted basically all the inside walls gray too. It looked so good, nice and clean and modern. Man, they did a lot of work on this place. And I went down to the basement, and it was it's kind of amazing because the banisters on the basement were still the same. I was like, oh, the stairs were the same because we had painted the stairs gray before we moved out, but the paint was starting to wear off, and that was the same. And I recognized they had this like stained glass photo, I guess, or stained glass picture of this unicorn. And I was like, oh, that looks familiar. She's like, that was yours. Like, that was here. You can take that if you want. So she let me take it. She let me like walk out with it. And like the basement fridge was the same. Like some of the walls were the same, like where the shit's starting to come out. Not the insulation, but like the rock was starting to wear away. And it was so cool. It was so cool to see like what was the same. And the basement, like, oh, the basement looked so much bigger because when we were there, it was full of our shit. And she said, yeah, there's a trunk here. So I went downstairs and it was still there. It was a trunk that like my great grandfather must have brought over, or even my grandmother must have brought over from Norway. It was because it was covered with like these Norwegian like travel stickers on it. It looked really cool. It's like something you would buy out of like a freaking Pier 1 Imports or something because it was huge. It was like basically the size of a table. And she's like, you can take this too if you want. It's your family's. And I was like, I have nowhere to put that right now. Like, so we exchanged numbers. I'm like, I don't know, maybe if I can ever buy a house, like I'll hit you up and come get it. Because it would be nice to have. It is like a family heirloom. I just was like, I can't believe they didn't take it with them. Because I knew it must have been sentimental to my mom, but I think my dad must have just convinced her to like, fuck it. Because he just wanted to get the fuck away from New York. But my grandfather built that. My mother's grandfather built that house. So what does that make? Great. It was the first house built on that block. So it was really cool to see it. And they had taken my parents' old room and made it the daughter's room. That was pretty cool. And it felt nice. Like it was a nice, open, cool vibe. The backyard was different since the backyard was right up against Malloy College. And they let everybody extend their backyards like 10 feet or so into what is like a forest or something. So the backyard was bigger. And the fucking flower box was still there that my dad had built. The bricks were the same. The bricks in the deck and on the driveway were the same. Oh, it was so nice to see the old trees. Like I said hello to the pear tree. It's nice when you see the same plants and trees. Like the tree in the front yard was so much bigger. That was really cool. It was really cool to see the old house. I didn't get to see in the garage though, but it was nice. And it looked so small. The house looked so small. Like smaller than I remembered. But it's cool that I know the new owner and I can hit her up and be like, bitch, give me my trunk back. But at the same time, I feel bad because it's like she's been living there with it for what, like 4 or 5 years. So I don't want to I can't believe she just let me take that picture. It's pretty cool. I didn't show her where I pooped in the yard. No, she doesn't know about that. It's probably gone by now too. Vote for Simcast on the grifters. I do read your super chats. I haven't seen one from you, dude. I'm sorry if I missed it. Scrolling through. Yeah, I think I got all the ones from today. Oh, what's up, Ruben? Items for your dad's birthday present. Village People album. Share albums. A card that says you have monkeypox and AIDS. Congrats on the AIDS. Yeah. The gay basket biz, there's definitely an opening there for somebody to swoop in and do a good job. There's a tree growing there now. Yeah. I'm going to be on Kevin Dombrowski's podcast in about a half hour at 12 p.m. noon. I assume on his YouTube. I don't know if he sent me a link yet, but check it out. I'm going to be in Jersey tonight with Kevin Dombrowski at Scotty's Comedy Cove in Springfield. Oh, it said vote for the Simcast on the Grifties. Okay. Yes, vote for the Simcast for the Grifties. Cool. Now I'm a dude. Yeah, what's up with that? The childhood homes are smaller than you remember. Maybe because you're smaller when you're in it. They did a good job, though. They got all the bad vibes out of there. Oh my God. I remember my parents' room had such bad vibes. It felt horrible in there. I'd be like, ugh. But then ultimately, towards the end, like my mom and dad were sleeping in different bedrooms anyway. Like my mom was sleeping in me and my sister's old room. She called it her lady den. Yes, I would like to have Shoe on Head for Simpcast. I think I've asked her, but I can keep asking her. But yeah, come to Scotty's Comedy Cove tonight and tomorrow night. I'm headlining. Kevin Dombrowski will be there as well. Then I got next week in Bridgeport, Connecticut at the Stress Factory, New Orleans at the end of the month. It's going to be fun, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. It was good chatting with you. And yeah, things are going good. Things are going good. Love you guys. All right. I will, let's see. When will I see you guys next? Probably Simpcast because I can't do F&D this week. All right. Love you guys. Bye.